So I mentioned about the mergers of the mobile phone companies, and so I thought I would do some investigating. Who owns them? The media merry-go-round. We're trying to find detailed information on who owns mobile phone companies is the equivalent of trying to plait custard. All too familiar to us, as we know, as these groups hide behind shell corporations so the public doesn't find out who is who or what is what. Now, Verizon is 45% British owned, and then it comes under Bell, which is supposed to have not operated for many decades, and yet Verizon and AT&T both have Bell as their partners. This is the original Bell company I'm talking about. Now, the reason being for this is that Bell, AT&T, comes under military contractors rule under the 1934 Telecommunications Act. I know, I've read it, all of it. And in fact, the US military owns and controls all airwaves frequencies, now including cable. In fact, all forms of communications runs through the US military under the 1934 Telecommunications Act. All of it. Now, Spectrum is the latest one, of course, is the latest big player, having bought out Time Warner Cable and also Bright House under Charter Communications. The same Charter Group who went and filed bankruptcy back in 2009 and yet still remain a big player in the game. Now, in 2018, SoftBank, who owns most of Sprint, I think I said 84%, now owns 5% of Charter as well. SoftBank is Japan. Now, the question remains with 5G rolling out is not necessarily the dangers of frequencies that are of major concern, but the fact that our main suppliers in these fields are all non-American. Why aren't people asking, is that not a question of national security? And why is the US military still controlling all of our frequencies and bandwidths? Perhaps the 5G we're all going to die people are better looking into that.